Hey guys, what's up? It's Stephen Hawking for K2O Gaming, and I'm here to review something I've been posting videos about lately. You've probably seen them. Borderlands 2. This game came out on Tuesday. I was there for the midnight release. It was pretty epic, DJ and everything. You know, GameStop has really stepped up their fun factor for these things. Um, Borderlands 2 is a action FPS RPG shooter, you could say. Um, but it plays, I guess the simplest way to put it, like FPS Diablo 3, where it's a single player game that you could play co-op, and you run around doing the story, killing bosses, finding items to like have your character progress, and you also have different classes. I'm gonna go through that in a second. But to start things off, I'm gonna let you know what you need to run Borderlands 2 is here on my right side of the screen. You need Windows XP, Vista, Windows 7, at least a 2.3 gigahertz quad-core CPU, 2 gigs of RAM, 20 gigs of hard drive space, and at least the NVIDIA 560 GTX or Radeon 5850. I mean, today's standards, I'm pretty sure everybody could run it. From what I heard, Borderlands 2 is a port from the console version over to the PC. And as everybody knows, the console versions can't really keep up with PC hardware, but that's debatable. Let me remove this real quick, and let's get into the game. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is take you to the character select screen. As you can see from the videos I've been uploading to YouTube, I already had a commando there called Marauder. But as you can see, you could create different classes. You can see I have a level 12 assassin too, and a commando. Let's take a look at the gunzerker and go through the options of creating a new character for it. Okay, create a gunzerker. Okay, now we need to click new
So,
game.
you want to hear another story, huh? One.
Let me escape through this. Let's get to the character screen. Okay, see here you get to pick it again. So I'm gonna click Gunzerger. What you could do is change the skin to his head. So you got gearheads or baldy. I'll keep him bald. Let's go to skin. Here you could choose what kind of outfit he picks, or more like the color of the outfits. Let's see, do I have any more? Okay, here we go. Laundry accident, sunstrike, haggard. Yeah, let's pick laundry day. As far as the name, see his typical name is Salvador, but you can add your name here. I'll put Stephen Hawking. I spelled my own name wrong for the win. Stephen Hawking, and then you just confirm it. And the way this game plays, it's an RPG. Think of it as WoW or Diablo 3, where in game you get quests and missions to complete, and the more you do them, the more you complete, the more rewards you benefit from. You get items, you get money, you get experience. So you want to level up. So let me see if I can get past this real quick, as this is a story mode right here.
Wait a minute, you're not.
Oh, you know what? To make it even quicker, let me quit this character real quick and show you what I've been playing. So I'm gonna click continue just to go into the inventory, the abilities, and just the way the game is laid out.
Great.
Oops, and I clicked on the wrong thing. Okay, new game. No, I don't want to. Alright, select character. Did I do that right? Wait a minute. No, sorry. My bad. Okay, so here we go. Now I finally clicked on the right thing. Duh. But yeah, I'm gonna show you how you progress your character throughout the game and little things like that. So everybody who plays like an MMO or an RPG is pretty familiar with how to progress a character along. I mean, it's in almost everything now. You can think of Call of Duty, Battlefield 3. Everything is a grind. Everything is getting experience, getting items, progressing, getting higher levels, whether it's for achievements or better weapons. Same thing here. Okay. Here you hit I and you go into your inventory. As you can see here, you could equip up to 3 weapons, 4 at later levels. Then you got little perks that you can add on. For example, like your shield, modification for damages, etc. like that. Over here, it's your backpack, things you could carry. This is like your bags in any MMO or an RPG or just anything that's a grind for experience and items and stuff like that. See, all this stuff you could just sell because it's not equipped. So this is just extra stuff in your bags for you to carry and stuff like that to swap out later on, unless there's a specific fight where you want to use specific guns, etc. Now you got your spec tree. As you can see, I'm only level 13, but every time you level, you get a point, and you can specialize in whatever you want, or just go either way when you go to get ability points. For example, if you're more defensive minded, you go to the defensive side, start putting in points in health, start putting in points in shield capacity. I'm more offensive minded, so the first thing I started putting points in was gun damage and melee damage. As you can see, my second choice is grenade damage, SWAT speed, movement speed, etc. So as you go on and gain more levels, the more points you get, the more you can fill these ability points up. Now every class is different. Every class has its own spec tree to give it its own abilities to separate them from everybody else. Then here you got your mission log. Your mission log is like looking up your quest log in World of Warcraft or any other MMO where you keep tabs of what quest you're on or what missions you're on. Same thing here. This is a mini map. Well, not your mini map, but this is your map. You hit M, and like every MMO and RPG, you have a map. Now, other things you could do, as you can see, you could swap through 3 different weapons. You hold shift to run. For example, here I'm using a sniper weapon. Here, as you can see, you got iron sight too, like look down scope, just like in any other FPS today. A shotgun. Here's your ammo dump whenever you need more. Whenever you need more ammo, just come here and fill up, buy it, whether you need grenades or not, or get rid of weapons you don't want to use anymore. Or in case you sell something you don't want, you click on the very left one and you can buy everything back.
I'm sure we'll be
and of course here you buy your little upgrades for like health, shields, modifications, etc.
Catch you later.
Another thing to look forward to. Oh, here, let me show you the map real quick. Well, I showed you that before, but let me show you a bigger map, basically. Let me zone out real quick. And give it a second for it to load. It's still pretty cool how low requirements this game requires. I haven't installed it on one. I'm gonna install it on one of my lower end PCs and see how it does. Okay, here we go. Now I'm out in the desert somewhere. I forgot the name of the area, but if you hit M and you scroll down, you see the map gets bigger. All these little locations right here with like the steering wheel, it's places where you could run to and get a vehicle. Here, let me show you. Let me get out of iron sight, and come down to one of the steering wheels. Oh, another thing, the little diamond that pops up in your mini map, that's where your quest. That's where your quest is. That's where you want to head towards. Here's me getting a vehicle. You click E, and since I'm already a bit into the game, I get a choice of 2 vehicles. I'll pick this one. Then you get to pick what you want on it. Whether you want to throw this, you want to lob oil tankers or flaming gas tanks or whatever you want to call it. Click on deploy. It says deploy. You click on next. You get out that menu, and here's your ride. You hit E to get in it, and you drive around. You right click to throw your grenade and blow stuff up. Get our luck. Okay, let me get out of here and get back to the review. I was just giving you an example of how to get you know what the funny thing is, guys? I just clicked on the diamond thinking it'll teleport me like Guild Wars 2. Too many games on my plate. Okay. Okay, with this said, let me show you the other class. Let me show you... Let me show you another class. Let me show you the Assassin. Here's the Assassin. I'm not too familiar with the Assassin. I know the Gunzerker is the big guy who could dual wield 2 weapons, doesn't matter if they're two-handed or not. Think of them as the Fury Warriors from World of Warcraft in Borderlands 2. You know, Fury Warriors could wield 2-handed weapons on each hand. Same thing here. Okay, let's go into checking out the spec tree for assassins. Let's see. Deception. Action skill. Press F to create a holographic decoy and vanish for a few seconds. The longer you're invisible, the more damage your next attack deals. By ending invisibility sooner causes your next deception cooldown to refresh faster. Okay, so basically, I would take them as a little rogue in Borderlands 2. So you can shoot faster, swap weapons faster. Let me see what this does. Okay, Killing Blow massively increases melee damage against enemies with low health. Increases your melee damage and your maximum health. So, yeah, you can look at them as the rogues for Borderlands 2. I guess they're the DPS class, the damaging class in this game, I think. I haven't played one yet, but I guess when I do try it, I'll put up a video to let you know. But let me get out of here and give you my overall thoughts of the game. I think it's a very good game, actually. I think it's one of the baddest games out. Like, I honestly think, and this is debatable too, it might get me a lot of flack, but I actually enjoyed the Borderlands games more than the last 2 Call of Duties. Modern Warfare 3, it was like all recycled to me. No offense to you Call of Duty heads, but it was just nothing new. Especially since I've been playing it from Call of Duty 1 on the PC when it first originated. Black Ops 2, I'm pretty sure it's going to be the same thing. Yeah, they made some modifications to play the game more competitively, and that's cool and everything, but it's still going to be the same thing. If I do play, it's going to be for the campaign, because I do enjoy the single-player campaigns. I found them to be one of the most intense experiences out there, and there's not many games that I could say that about. But Borderlands 2 is really fun. It won't get old because items, I believe, randomize are random. Basically, itemization is random. So no 2 guns will ever be the same. And from what I hear, the more you play with more people, the better the weapons are. So if you're playing 4-player co-op, The harder the bosses are to kill, but the better the drops. You know, the better the guns he'll drop, the items, etc. So this game won't get old, especially being FPS. But Diablo 3 has the same type of system, but you really can't compare an FPS where you're more immersed in the action than when you're 2D scrolling, clicking left to right. You know, no disrespect to Diablo 3. I still play for fun with friends and everything, but I don't even compare the two. Like, you know, I just feel Borderlands is a better experience as far as RPG, MMO, grinding, and just more fun. Plus, it's different. It leaves that dungeon night aspect of that genre, and they bring it to FPS, post-apocalyptic stuff, which is refreshing. I haven't beat the game yet, so I can't tell you too much about the storyline, but so far, it's been really fun. I've been getting wrecked. If you guys have followed my videos, I've been getting wrecked a lot. I mean, I never had a game kick my ass so much as Borderlands 2 has so far, but it's that type of butt kicking that makes you appreciate the game more when you do beat it, you know. But that's my review for Borderlands 2. I would suggest you go out and get it. It's a fun game, you won't regret it. I'm Stephen Hawkins, thanks for watching.